We're gonna do something secret later.
We are. Oh boy, that sounds bad. No, it's gonna be crafting. It's crafting. Okay, Beth, thank you so much.
Good to see you, my friend.
Thank you. Okay, let's keep you organized, stored. Again, we are bringing Tiffany's Folding is here. Now, Tiffany, not only is she an expert crafter, but she's known for her organization skills. So what she did was she took those two loves together, and look what you are getting at $29.95. Look at this set. Look how big this is. A 12-piece slide, stash, and store collection. That slides, so you can slide it kind of in and out on that bookshelf that you need, but different sizes for those larger items, keeping everything separated, and so you can see them, you can tag them, just what you need for $29.95. Again, I've been saying this all day. Whenever you are ordering all of your items today and they finally get to your home, you're gonna be so proud of yourself and so happy if you ordered some storage containers and you have a place to put everything. I'm gonna bring out Tiffany's Folding now. Hi, Tiffany,
good to see you.
You
It's
too,
been a while.
welcome.
It's been a
What
while.
a great day. The energy here today is just so fun.
Oh, so much exciting stuff going on today.
And I wanna make sure people, like I said, when you get everything home, when you get excited and you go, now where do I put them, where do I organize them? This is why you picked this up right now.
Okay, so if you've seen Slide, Stash, and Store before, this is probably the #1 thing I've ever designed in all my crafting organization, and it is all over my house. I mean, it's crazy how, so there's a couple unique things about this. First thing, if you've seen this before, we added the labels to this production run. So now they've got the label on the front for you. If you're new to Slide, Stash, and Store, the beauty, did you see how I just knocked that over?
That's what happens.
That's why you need it, right?
Perfect.
So getting all of your products organized in a way that you can see them, you can move them around. Doesn't matter if it's paint or if it's glue or if it's even spools of tape, rolls of tape, everything's in there. But now when you need this, you're just gonna be able to put your finger in the finger hole, pull it off the shelf, set it on your workspace. So one of the things I think is really important, that the way we store our products is the way we can use them. So I can put this on my workspace, literally work out of it, pick it back up, slide it back on my shelf. What else is unique about Slide, Stash, and Store? There's lots of bins out there in the marketplace.
Yeah, sure.
Right? They are at an angle because they stack when you buy them. So that means you lose the space between the lips of the bin. Okay, Slide, Stash, and Store is totally flat and it slides up and against each other with no problem. There's nothing to hang up. You don't lose any space. So you are getting all 2 sets, right, of the 6, so 2 of each.
Yeah, so you're getting 12 total. Yes,
12 total.
Yes.
That is a smoking deal.
Yes.
So whether it's yarn, look at things like your embroidery hoops, right? This kind of stuff is a pain in the neck.
How do you store it? Yes,
Right, you can't. Anything that's not flat is difficult to store. We talk about things like tools, right? We all have tons of these, the punch boards, really difficult to store. Put them in your Slide, Stash, and Store. Now they're nice and flat. Easy to slide, super easy, right?
I mean, this, and at the lowest price we've ever done this right now, $29.95.
For 12?
For 12 pieces
so less
right
than
now.
$3 a piece.
Yeah, it's
If
great.
you bought bins, they'd be $9.99 a piece, and they wouldn't fit your supplies this way.
Yeah, right.
But what happened after I introduced this, I started using it all over my house. So
for other things, yes.
I want you to think about underneath your kitchen sink, your bathroom sink, right? What happens when you go to reach the CLR?
There you go.
Everything, okay? So just imagine, instead of doing that, you take a set of these for, look, again. It just hooks on your sleeve, it makes a mess. Right? Now when you need those chemicals, you slide it out. You pull that out, you push it back.
Yeah, you're not knocking everything else.
So simple.
And I love what you showed us a second ago. Maybe I've got multiple things I need to use. Instead of trying to carry all 3 of them, I'm just gonna carry this, take it to the workspace, whatever I need, and I'm gonna bring it back together. Also, if you have a larger bin that you're trying to put all of that in, you have to pick up the entire bin to take it with you. Now you're picking up compartmentalized storage.
Right,
So
exactly what you need. Whatever it is that you're gonna work with. And you're keeping everything together. So this is a letterpress tool. So I've actually got the tool, I've got the magnets with the letterpress, I've got the card, I've got the other tools and things that go with this tool right here. Now, if you tried to store this flat on a shelf, it would just be a lump, right? You couldn't put things on top of it.
Right.
So making it square, making it slide together, it's, okay, but I have to tell you about the greatest use, and this was not my idea. This is something that a customer called me about and said, have you put those in your freezer? And I was like, what? I have a drawer freezer. It probably won't work in my freezer. She goes, she had a side-by-side. but they're awesome because everything gets vertical in your freezer. So when you pull out the big drawer in my freezer.
Oh, that's right, because everything's stacked kind of flat.
Stacked.
And my kids want the thing that's on the bottom.
Right, so even ice cream fits in this one. So if you pull open my drawer freezer, you can look down, everything's up. Meat, pizzas.
You can see everything.
You can see it and you can pull it right out. And if you have side by side, you just have the same thing. They're still vertical. You just grab the finger hole, pull out your pizza, slide it back, or your broccoli, or whatever it is. It works. I mean, I totally cleaned up my husband's garage shelf, which was loaded with things like this, solvents and paints and this. And he just keeps stacking on the shelf. Now it's like solvents are together, paints are together. It sounds so ridiculous. It is the thing that I use the most all over my home, everywhere. You are absolutely gonna love it. And origami's coming next. It fits in the origami cart.
It'll fit in the,
So
perfect.
if you are buying that little 3-tiered cart and you want to really organize the trays in that cart, you're going to need to pick up an extra couple of sets of this because they're going to fit perfectly in that origami cart.
Okay, so. I have to say, we've been talking about this for about 3.5 minutes right now. Over 100 are gone. Over 100 orders came in just now. It's because we can all relate to that feeling. We can all relate to that. Oh, good. Yep, there you go. No, believe it. I walk away from it. I'm not doing the chore today. That's it. But this slide also, it allows you to do the jobs you need to do, maybe to be creative, to feel comfortable. Just looking at this setup, like, makes me take a deep breath and relax because I'm like, everything's organized. I can see where it is. Wherever it is in your home, $29.95 okay, we're getting very busy. Everyone jumping in right now at the lowest price ever. These things are hard to store.
These are hard to store, and they tip over and they fall over, and you thought you needed this blue, but you really needed this blue. But now you just grab your whole tray. Now imagine if it was glitters or sprinkles or sparkles or any of those things. Boom, it's on your workspace, and now you're able to pick up a dozen things at one time. Here's my other thing, for those of you who've been following me for a long time. I am the queen of the one-hand grab. I do not want to have to use two hands if I can avoid it, right?
Yeah, right.
So this product is small enough, I can grab it off my shelf, set it down. What do I want? Punch boards? Do I want this tool? Do I want adhesives? Now my workspace is still tidy.
Yes.
And now I'm going to put it, and it just.
Oh my goodness! You can see right. Okay, we're getting close to 150 sold in just about 4 minutes. Also, I'm going to ask my producer how many. She keeps updating me on new customers, first-time purchases right here. How many do we have that we made? 50 of you made this your very first purchase on HSN. Congratulations! And you may be crafter. You may not be a crafter. You may go, yeah, my husband's workshop in the garage. Yeah, underneath my sink, that freezer was a good idea. Or you may be crafter getting it for your crafting space.
I can't say enough about the freezer. That was the most mind-blowing thing to me, right? Like, you pull out the drawer or you open and you want broccoli, but you have the broccoli is under the carrots and the beans, and you're digging through, but just stand your bags up, pull it out. Oh, here's the corn. Back. Boom, it goes.
And you can't see what Tiffany was doing. There is a little place for your finger to pull and slide. Maybe you can't see that because it's you can see. Look right there. Pull it, slide it. You can label it. These are so smart. You're getting 12 total.
The other thing about this is this product in particular, this powdered cleanser tips over under the sink, and it's everywhere. And then you have to take 20 bottles out from under the sink. But if it spills in here, it's one container. That's
a good point.
Right?
A lot of that stuff under our sink, we don't want that spilling under our sink, that kind of toxic stuff.
Yeah.
You gotta throw stuff away, clean it all out. $29.95 here. Congratulations, I'm so glad you guys are ordering this. You're gonna love getting this home, getting organized. Tiffany, so good to see you. What a fun day.
I know, it's been an awesome, you guys don't even know the fun things that are going on here today. I mean, it has been a really great day.
It really is. This is a fun day. Thank you for being here. And thank